Hey there, welcome to this message. Okay, this is a twin message. This is for the twin soul, a certain group of twin souls. And this kind of can get specific. I think I'm gonna have obviously there's so many there's different twin dynamics out there, and different waves. But I'm getting the downloads I think for different twins. So just, take what does resonate, leave the rest, don't make it fit if it doesn't. I want to first start out by saying that earlier, I was given a download about the blood moon. So, and that this was significant. Okay, this is a significant time. So I had to look this up because I didn't know when the next blood moon was. And so I looked this up, and it is going to be September 7th through the 8th. Okay. So that is the next blood moon. And it is right away. This is the significant time for the divine masculine. That is the piece that I was given. So this is for a twin soul collective, twin souls that aren't together. You also don't know, that's what I'm getting, you don't know each other. You have been, so I'm talking to the divine feminine right now. You have been on a catalyst journey. And I think that for many of you, you've just realized that you were on a catalyst journey and you've outgrown this, and you've constantly I've had this in the last message, was that you've changed timelines, you've jumped timelines, and you're on a new wave. All right. So you have not met your masculine yet, but you two have aligned in the spiritual realm. Okay. So spiritually, you've aligned, and it's just, there's something about this piece of time, and why. Okay, so I'm gonna get back into, I'm gonna get to the blood moon. I want to go through the blood moon first for the masculine time. The divine masculine, and you probably too have gone through a lot of turmoil in spiritual warfare, but I'm getting the divine masculine, it's been deep recently. They are behind, who I'm speaking to, they're behind the divine feminine. Divine feminine, you're the spiritual twin, right? So you're ahead in the spiritual realm. You have gone through the awakening first before this masculine did. So this masculine is behind you in this. So they're a few weeks behind you. That's kind of what I'm getting. And this masculine was pushed a lot quicker than you were. Because for some of you, I'm getting that you switched waves, you're on a different wave. So you have possibly went through your catalyst journey. The divine feminine, you may have been on a catalyst journey for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever, for a long time. And I feel like you finally healed from this and you're comfortable being in your mission. I believe the divine feminine that I'm speaking to, you were given clear instructions in July, this last July and August, beginning of August, of what your mission is and how to proceed. That's what your life mission, what your life mission is in this lifetime that you've chosen. And so you've decided to go on and complete this mission. And this is your purpose. This is your soul's alignment. And you were told that God was going to align you with the divine masculine that is going to push you on this mission. You two, I heard, we share a passion for helping others. Okay, we have a mission to fulfill in this world together. Okay, so you have to remember that you do together. You have a mission together. I don't know if the divine masculine knows yet. I think there's something to do with the blood moon, them being told, and maybe they have been told recently. I'm hearing not yet. Okay, the divine masculine, I don't think they have actually been told yet exactly what it is that they need to do, how they need to proceed, what they're going to do with this mission with you, what your mission together is just yet. But I think in around that time, I'm getting for some of them around the end of August, they're going to be told, And so it's very, very important, divine feminines, stay in a high energetic vibe, stay in a white light vibe. If you pray, if you're into the prayer and prayer meditation, make sure you're praying over whoever this divine counterpart is, because if they're struggling with this spiritual warfare, they need to be able to hear clearly and see clearly. And this is super powerful. And that is why you guys have faced a lot of spiritual warfare together. All right. So I just want to get that through there first, is that they're going to start, it's like they're going to be charging through, they're going to be charging through with their mission. That's what I'm getting. They're going to decide, they're like, boom, I'm all in. I'm going through with this. I want to be in with this mission. And it's not necessarily about you, divine feminine. Okay. Yes, it is, but it's about their life's mission too, and their soul's calling. That's about their work. That's what it's about. And then you guys hold something beautiful together. And I think that that's what they're going to be shown around. And that's why the blood moon is so significant for the twin flames that I'm speaking to right now. Okay. Now, the blood moons also often coincide with major world events or energetic shifts. So you're probably going to be feeling this. Okay, you guys, over like, again, we're in the Lionsgate portal currently, and then it's like, and then we have that time, and then we have just a little bit of a lull, and then it's like, boom, the blood moon. Like you're going to be feeling this. And like with the Leo season and all of that, you're going to be, it's going to feel very like different. It's going to feel like this energetic shift and very powerful. Okay, you too are already, and you may feel this, okay? It depends on, some of you are feeling you are connecting in that 4D, 5D, multi-dimensionality space with this twin. You're feeling it. You're feeling a oneness with this twin. You guys have gone through this process of trying to balance your energies and letting go of the ego, letting go of your old self. Like that can be, letting go of your old life isn't easy. Letting go of the old you isn't easy to bring to rebirth. It is like a baby, right? Like it's like birthing a baby. It's a renewal. You're renewed. You are a new person, and you guys have gone through this time together. And whether or not, I don't even know if the divine masculine actually understands this piece yet, that it's with you. I think they have maybe had a catalyst as well, or they think that they had like a spontaneous awakening. So, that's what I'm getting, because I don't feel like you two know each other, but they're going to be shown really soon. And it might be around the blood moon, of like where they're more of an alignment of where they need to be, divine guidance. Okay. Now, I think that you two in the spiritual realm, you two are together in the spiritual realm. There may be some 3D obstacles, and that's why you haven't come together yet. Okay, because there's just something that has to, I think there's some physical piece that has to be put together first, or like tied up some loose ends, or figuring out some steps that need to be taken. Something like that, because I'm also picking up or like them wanting to know. I think the divine masculine kind of wants to know like their purpose, because they felt lost, right? And like, how can they come in and offer you something, or how can they be aligned with you to meet up if they're feeling lost in their purpose? Think about how you felt maybe 2-3 months ago. That's where they're at right now, where they're like, I'm just not, I'm not ready. That's not going to come through if you're still here, right? Like that's not going to come through. So if that's still a question, like so many questions, because there's a lot of underlining questions is what I'm getting. And I think that over the next month, these questions are going to be going to start being answered, okay, by divine guidance. There may be some of you let's see. I think because you're connecting in that 45D level, you two are creating in that space, okay? What you're bringing to the table right now, or what you are in the soul mission that you're in creation mode, something about creating something and expressing something. You two are connecting, and it's almost, okay, if you're hearing downloads during the day, I want to say, like, this is actually coming from your twin's higher self to help you, and vice versa. Like, you're doing that for them, they're doing that for you. I want you to know that that is very powerful and very strong. You guys are two very creative. These are two very creative energies. And this dynamic is so powerful that it's like nothing can stop us. These twin souls, they are coming together. And I want to say possibly, I keep getting May. So I don't know if, and again, that's not going to be for everybody, but maybe what you're working on now and what they're working on brings you two together by May, or maybe you guys do meet earlier than that, and your mission together kind of starts to, like, the veil becomes lifted and you guys start to realize what it is together, right? Because that takes time. When you guys are going to meet, that's going to take some time to figure out, how are we going to have this together? Like, how is this going to work together? All right. So, but I want you guys to know that the blood moon, it's all about life force and rebirth. Okay. So that's why it's going to be so powerful. And especially I'm seeing for the divine masculines out there. And then the blue moon, going on to the blue moon, that is, there's two separate blue moons. There's the monthly blue moon, which isn't until May 31st, 2026. And then we have the seasonal blue moon, which is May 20th, 2027. And those are very significant dates. I'm getting that. So that could be like what we do takes off if it's a business, or, something like maybe there's, I'm getting, you guys, I'm getting that there is a marriage here, that you two are going to get married. And I don't know if this is like, it could just be a spiritual marriage, but it's a marriage. You two end up marrying each other. That's what I'm getting. And so, and maybe that's by May of 2027, you two are married. I don't know. But there's also something about, I do want to get for, and again, you have to take what resonates, okay? So this piece isn't going to be for everybody, but I'm just picking up what I'm getting here. There's the past life, past trauma. So either in this lifetime, you guys hold some trauma, past trauma you've had to work through, the shadow work that you've had to work through. You guys may share a similar trauma. And I don't want to say this is a trauma bond, because that isn't what this is. But in a way, you guys, because you've worked through the shadow work, the trauma bond then becomes more of, like, this is something that we both have and that we've worked through, and something that you two maybe talk about and share with each other. And there's no judgment, okay? And there's understanding. So, this isn't a wound mate type of energy that I'm getting at all here. Okay. And then I am getting for someone that your twin that you have not met yet is a local. Okay. So they are in your area. Don't know who they are at all. They're local though in your area. So they are like right there. You might have somebody, a mutual friend, that introduces the two of you. And if you live in a small town, that doesn't mean that they have to be there in your small town. They could be moving to you. They could be even like 50 miles away. When I say local, I just mean close enough to you. Okay, this isn't something where we live thousands of miles apart and we're going to have to figure out a long distance relationship. That's not what this is. They're very close to you. All right, so this is exciting energy, you guys. This is so exciting. Keep doing what it is that lights your soul on fire, because what it is, that is your passion Okay, and that is actually keep going. Like more ideas are going to come to you, more downloads are going to come to you, and I'm getting a lot of this is actually coming from your twin. Speaking to the work that you've put in, it is so deserving, and the same with them. If you just like keep going and don't look at it, just trust that the divine has the right divine masculine, the divine masculine that's going to work with you in this soul mission. They're on their way, and don't worry about who you think it might be or who you thought it was or the catalyst or all of that. I want you to actually, especially the divine feminine, if you had a catalyst, maybe write your catalyst a letter of gratitude, because your catalyst, no matter how hard it's been, it's pushed you on this journey. And you're so grateful for that. And I know that, like, obviously the divine let that happen for a reason. You needed that. The divine masculine is bringing this into the physical. The divine masculine, it is their responsibility. They are going to come through. There's no chasing divine feminine. So, and don't be looking for it, because that's what I'm hearing too. Don't be pushing it. Don't be looking for it. Let it just flow to you. Okay, and it's going to. I'm getting that it's just going to, and there's not going to be a lot of doubt. There's not going to be any doubt. And you two have already worked through it. And that means that that's why this is taking till May. That's another few months away, because everything has to kind of get in line. Everything has to be in line for this to work, for this to be something that can actually work in the physical. Because that's what we have to do. How do we combine the spiritual with the physical piece and it actually work? All right, so I'm excited for you, whoever this is for. So amazing. Like, really. I'm loving this. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, love, light, blessings to you all.